What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Monday morning edition of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault here on BettingPros.com. Always being brought to you by BetMGM. I got a couple of bets for you available with BetMGM. You guys can get involved if you would like. You know what that offer is. Well, one, it's $10 to win $150 with the promo code JUICE150 at BetMGM. Or you can do the very fun $10 bet to win $200 if your team scores a touchdown. Bet $10, you win $200 in free wagers if either team scores a touchdown. It's available in New Jersey, Colorado, Indiana, West Virginia, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Virginia, Iowa, D.C., and Arizona, Wyoming. Juice100 is the promo code for that, even though it's $100. Juice100, $10, anytime touchdown. But the team you bet on, you win $200. Don't ask me. It's all very complicated and kind of convoluted. Let me move the camera a little bit. I think the camera's a little bit off on YouTube. Everything's a little bit off right now, by the way. I'm really tired. It's midnight. I just flew. I came in from California. It's going to be a really long day. So today, this is going to be kind of a short podcast. I'm going to recap some of the picks. I didn't see any football because I saw the first half of the Bills and the Steelers. I did not see how the Steelers blew it, or the Bills blew it to the Steelers. But we're just here, and it's late, and I'll just run through the weekend because it's down the juice. I went 1-0 on Friday, went 1-2 on Saturday. Then I went in the early games. I did not do well in the early games at all. I was 1-3 on the early games, and then I was 2-0 on the late games. So 3-3 for my 1-unit plays, official full unit plays, and then 2-2 on the prop bets. So all in all, just a blah Friday, Saturday, and Sunday down the juice, and that's how the books get us, right? We're laying minus 110 to their 100, and when we lose, we lose. If you're laying $110 down, it's, you're just getting bled dry. I think we're down a half a unit in 3 days, right? So it's not a lot of money. We're not down a lot, but it's still kind of frustrating. You go through all that work, you do all that prep work, and it's basically just they get to bleed us for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And take a little bit here, a little bit there. It's just kind of how they do it. That's why the books, are the books. But I'm really frustrated with that teaser because I really like that teaser. And the Buffalo Bills losing to the Steelers is not good for my Steelers bet. The Saints was the game I got the most correct. I told you I was really high on Jameis. I'm high on the Saints. They blew out the Packers 38-3, loving the +4. I went 4-1, by the way, on my personal circa plays. We went 2-3 on the Daily Juice circa plays, which is not bad, by the way. Okay, in case you're curious, people are like, ouch. Look, here's the thing. As long as you avoid 1-4s and 0-5s, we're going to be fine, okay? 3-2, 2-3 every week will have us right where we want to be towards the end, okay? It's not a great start, but it's not the end. It's not the worst. Hopefully, it is the worst record, but I've done much worse, okay? I've gone 1-4. I've gone 2-8 over a 2-week period before in the Circa Million, okay? So it's a long season. Just buckle up. And if you're curious how we got to the Daily Juice, somebody asked, how did you get to the Daily Juice team picks? I basically had every team member submit 5 picks, including myself. Where there was a consensus, those are the 5 that we grabbed. That's why when I was telling you on Friday that the team was taking Green Bay because 3 of the guys had bet Green Bay, I was betting New Orleans. People were betting the Patriots. I was betting the Dolphins. We both were on Carolina. We both were on Washington. That's the only pick I got wrong for my personal circa team, the pushing the odds circa team. And what was the other one? Carolina we got right, and then we got the Seahawks right. And I was on the Seahawks as well for my personal team. So 2-1 where the overlap happened. The differences were I was taking the Dolphins and the Saints, and then we took – I don't think we took the Patriots. I can't remember. My brain's not working very well right now. But we're going to jump. It was just a 2-3 day. So that's how I got to those consensus 5 picks. But now we're back. Now I'm back. And now we will do a Daily Juice Circa Million live Discord chat coming up this week. I'm going to find a time. I think it's going to be Saturday afternoon. I think that's when we're going to do it. for 15, 20 minutes to hammer out the picks, but the picks are due at 2 p.m. on Saturday. I wanted to do it at 4 p.m. on Saturday, but that's not going to work. 2 p.m. Pacific. That's not going to work. So now we got to find time to do it earlier. So we didn't do the Discord channel bet this week, obviously, because of where I was. We'll bring that back as well. So I'm thinking we're going to just combine it into one big, huge conversation that we will do the Discord channel conversation, but I don't know yet because I don't know if everyone can attend, and it's like herding cats to get the entire team together to be able to be on a Discord stage conversation. So I'm going to try my best to get to a time that everybody can do it and have everybody on, so we'll hammer out the circa million. But 4-1 personally, 2-3 for the Daily Juice officially for us with the Daily Juice. So not a horrible start, but so I got the Saints right. That was great. Got the Dolphins right. I missed the game entirely. I didn't see Mac Jones at all. I'm going to go back and watch it tomorrow when I get some sleep, and I'll go back and see how Mac Jones did. I think he did okay. By the sounds of it, they're driving to win the game, and somebody fumbled. I still don't know who fumbled. Somebody fumbled. I'll know that by the time you guys listen to this. I will be aware as to which Patriot player fumbled and cost the Patriots the game, but it saved my bet. So instead of going, 2-4, I went 3-3, which was much better. Much better. 2-2 on the prop bets. I'm not going to go over the prop bets, but the live chat, I hope you guys liked it. The live chat was awesome. It was really, really fun. It was awesome. Dan Harris and I had a ton of fun with it. Okay, so here are the picks I'm going to give you guys for today. I told you it's going to be a little bit shorter podcast because it's midnight and I'm absolutely burned out. So we're on the over 50.5. I can't add a side bet to this because Josh Jacobs is questionable for this game. So I just can't. I don't know what's going on. If he's out, I would lean Ravens, but if he's out, I don't know. I'm leaning Raiders +4, +4.5. That's where I'm leaning, but I don't know if I'm there yet. I may add it officially. I may take it for a half a unit because I'm not sold on it, but I have made two bets that I want to give out here today, and they're both prop bets, okay? Darren Waller at BetMGM, his receiving total is 68.5. It's -105. For a quarter unit, we're going to jump on this, okay? So Darren Waller last year was really, really good. Played in all 16 games, was targeted 145 times, had 9 touchdown catches, 8.25 yards per target. He's a guy that really is a difficult matchup for either safeties or linebackers, and corners guarding him. He can beat corners. Had 107 receptions for nearly 1,200 yards last year. He is the number one receiving weapon, okay? Against the Bucs, he had 50 yards receiving, but against teams that, aren't great, against the Chargers, he had 172. Against the Jets, he had 200. Against the Saints, he had 105. Dolphins, 112. Chiefs, 136. Broncos, 154. He did have games where the Browns took him out. He only had 27 yards receiving, and against the Falcons, he had 23 yards receiving. But generally speaking, this dude, in particular at home, this guy gets open, and this guy gets the football, okay? 12.16 yards per reception in home games last year, okay? 4 receiving touchdowns at home. He was targeted 76 times in the 8 games, had 58 receptions in those games. He averaged 88.1 yards per game at home last year for the Vegas Raiders. I think Waller, and if Jacobs is out, I like this prop even more. I think Darren Waller is going to get targeted an absolute ton. And the prop bet cheat sheet, which you can find on BettingPros.com, go under NFL and then prop bet cheat sheet. It is the number 4 most popular, 4 most recommended. They're projecting 76.14 yards per in this game, so that's over 7 yards you're going to grab here. I'm going over 68.5 for Darren Waller in the Las Vegas Raiders here to have over 68.5 yards receiving for a quarter unit. Where we have a full unit going on the over, 50.5. That still stays. That's still live. I still love that. And then the other prop for a quarter unit is the number 2 recommended prop bet, and that's Henry Ruggs, over 35.5 yards receiving. They're projecting, the prop bet cheat sheet's projecting 50.42 yards. That's 15 yards of value here with Henry Ruggs. Here's the thing with Henry Ruggs. It could be one pass play. I know he wasn't great last year. I do think he takes a really big step forward in this offense, in particular if Jacobs is not available. I think you're going to see a lot of deep balls being thrown. Ruggs, look, 40, 50-yard pass plays. The Raiders need it because with or without Jacobs, I mean, they're going to have to run the football. And whether it's Kenyon Drake or whether it's Josh Jacobs, they're going to have to run the football. I'll be curious. If Jacobs is out, Kenyon Drake's number for rushing right now is 37.5 at FanDuel, okay? I mean, look, if Jacobs is out, jump on Drake, like fast. Now, you can take a flyer and say, okay, Drake's going to play, Drake's going to be the guy, and Jacobs isn't going to play. But until I see for sure, I'm not betting this. Like, I need to see if Jacobs is there or not, because if he's there, he's the bell cow, and he'll get the vast majority of the carries. So I don't want to jump in on that. But his point total, his rushing total was pretty low. BetMGM's got a 49.5 for Josh Jacobs. That's pretty darn low in my mind. Again, I'm looking for offense here from both teams. I think the Raiders are going to be able to move the football. I think the Raiders are live. I really do. Okay, I need everyone there. I don't know what I'm going to do. I may come in with a half unit on the Raiders, catching 4 at home. I love home dogs, like you know. I think the atmosphere is going to be insane. The injuries could have the Ravens rattled. I mean, you're talking about 5 season-ending injuries, including Marcus Peters, all 3 running backs. I mean, you got to wonder where the head is for this entire team for the Baltimore Ravens. So maybe not a full unit play. Maybe it'll be a half unit play on the Raiders +4 at home. But let's see what happens with this Josh Jacobs situation, and let's see what happens, who's available and when they're available. So the 2 prop bets for Monday Night Football that we're giving out officially for a quarter unit here, both at BetMGM. These are available. Darren Waller over 68.5 yards receiving at -105 for a quarter unit. And Henry Ruggs over 35.5 yards receiving at -105. That also for a quarter unit. Just so you know, that's how I bet props. I never go big on props because they're very volatile. Like what happened with one of our prop bets where Raheem Mostert got hurt in the game against in the 49er game. He got hurt against the Lions, and he had 20 yards rushing, and that was it. So that's why it's really hard. Injuries happen, and all of a sudden you're just going to get screwed. So I just don't like it, okay? So those are the 2 prop bets for Monday Night Football tonight. In the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat for more information. I will drop something in there. Underneath me here on YouTube is a link to get there if you're watching. I am exhausted. I'm going to go get some sleep. I will talk to you guys coming up for the Discord channel, and then on Monday Night Football, we'll do some live ads potentially, and then I'll tell you whether or not I'm taking the Raiders +4.5 here at home on Monday Night Football up against the Baltimore Ravens. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter, @SportsTalkMatt. Every morning, it's the Daily Juice podcast right here on BettingPros.com. Always being brought to you by BetMGM.